Hey guys, Jimmy Davis here, and today, January 5th, is my 22nd birthday. And I know I wanted to have my Q&A up today, but I didn't get a chance to film it. I'm going to try to film it right now. I want to get the whole thing done today, like right now, but it's going to take some time to edit it, so it's not going to be uploaded today. It'll probably be sometime, it's Tuesday today. I would guess if I can get the whole thing recorded today, it'll probably be sometime by this weekend at the absolute latest. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to let you know that I'm still working on it, and I almost thought of just kind of reissuing a video where you can ask questions, since I've gotten, I don't even know how many subscribers I ended up getting after Emperor Lemon put my Zelda CD I Revisited as his number one favorite YTP of 2015, but it's a lot of subscribers. And I also kind of wanted to bring that up, the fact that it didn't really hit me at first how big of a deal that was, and that's why I didn't really make it seem like that big of a deal at first, but it is obviously a really big deal, and I think it's really cool. And I didn't want to make a video specifically talking about that, because I thought that could easily come across as just me bragging, and I didn't want to do that. But that is really cool, and I don't think Emperor Lemon would be watching this video, but if he is, thank you for putting that on there. It's really helped me get a lot of subscribers just within a week, not even quite a week. But anyway, what was I going to say now? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about a little bit about the YouTube Pooper collab. Hopefully everybody who's going to enter that is watching this video. Well, not necessarily everybody, but a good majority of people who are going to enter that are hopefully they'll watch this. I didn't want to make a separate video talking about that. I just want to kind of clarify a few things about it, and I didn't really want to make a completely separate video about that, because I'm making this video and then my Q&A is coming out sometime this weekend, and I did the collab announcement and a vlog at the end of the year. So I've done a lot of videos that are not YTPs, and there will be more YTPs coming. I'm just there's just a lot that I need to say lately, and so that's why I'm not doing a separate video specifically about the collab. I'm just going to kind of talk about it here. And like I said, hopefully a good majority of people who are watching this are going to enter the collab or whatever. So if there are anything that you need to know, if there is anything you need to know that I'm not clarifying, just ask me in the comments and I will try to clarify that. Hopefully I'm going to cover everything in this. But anyway, basically the most common thing that people seem to be getting this collab confused for is as a repoop collab. I think I'm using that term right. That's where you take somebody else's poop and make poop out of that. I'm pretty sure that's how I've seen it used for that, but that's not what this is. You're not supposed to use YTPs and make a poop of a YTP. You're supposed to be using videos featuring a YouTube pooper, announcements, Q&As, updates, that sort of thing. And so I'm pretty sure I made that clear. I guess I should have rewatched the announcement video, see what I said that could have got people confused, because it wasn't like it was just one or two people. There were probably 4 or 5, if not maybe 6 or 7 different people who were getting it confused. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it, and maybe it was really just a couple people. But either way, I still wanted to clarify that you're not supposed to use YouTube poops. You're supposed to use videos of YouTube poopers. And a couple other things I wanted to clarify about it too is that you can use YouTube poop related videos, like reaction videos, for example, as long as they react primarily to YouTube poops, like BSL, for example. And I've already got a few entries. One of them was a YouTube poop of, I've never seen his reactions, but I've seen the thumbnail all over the place. I think it's Charm X. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, or if the X is actually part of the pronunciation. But either way, somebody did a poop of his reaction videos, and if you're doing that, you can actually kind of get away. It kind of use it as an excuse to sort of do like a repoop in a sense, because they're reacting to a YouTube poop, and you can, to try to make things more interesting, you can poop the YouTube poop they're watching. You know, do some edits to it, but don't do it just because you want to do a repoop of what they're watching. You know, you should really only use reaction videos if you know you can come up with a good YouTube poop. And what else was there? Oh yeah, you know, I also specified, you know, that you can use like YTP news as well. Well, Stuart K. Riley does, or did do YTPs, so you can. That's obvious because being a YouTube pooper, he had, you know, dang it, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. What was I going to say now? Oh yeah, I was going to say that you can also poop videos by people who used to be YouTube poopers, as long as it's on the same channel and they've made, you know, more than just one YouTube poop. There was somebody who asked if they could do a YouTube poop. I forget the name of the channel, but I think he does like, what is it now? He does some unabridged series. I don't think it's Dragon Ball unabridged. I'm pretty sure that's somebody else, but it's along those lines. You know, like parody videos doing voiceovers and stuff. He apparently made a YouTube poop a while ago, and I think you can poop some of his videos if you really want to. Just don't make him the main focus of the YouTube poop. Try to get in some more YouTube poopers, and you can also poop videos by people if they started doing YouTube poops a little bit later on, but they started out as doing original content. You can poop some of their videos as well, because, you know, they're making YouTube poops now. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, you can also, you know, being related to YouTube poop, I think the channel name is, I think it's Radical Faith 360, like he does YouTube poop reenactments or something like that. I don't know if he still does videos, but you can poop his stuff as well if you want to, which again is sort of a way to kind of sneakily do a repoop of sorts. But again, don't do it unless you actually know you can come up with good ideas. Oh yeah, and also you can do more than one. You can use more than one pooper as your source. So there's a lot of people. I think that my announcement video to some people kind of came across as just me trying to trick you into pooping some of my videos, and that's not the case. You know, you can still poop my videos, but I think I've gotten, four or five different entries have already been submitted, and I've had to reject 3 of them. But, you know, what I'm doing if I'm rejecting it is, you know, I'll just say what it is that I didn't like about it. You know, if it's like these ones are just kind of, they're a little bit too slow and there's not a whole lot of editing done to it, that sort of thing. So I'm just trying to specify, you know, I'll tell the people, you know, the pooper, what it is that I didn't like about it, and they can always try again, and you can just keep trying over and over until the deadline, and I'll keep kind of critiquing it. I've had one person submit an entry. This will be his 3rd time. I think he's got another one done that he's going to send in, but anyway, and most of them, the 3 of them that I had to reject were actually YouTube poops of me. And I don't know, maybe I just don't find myself funny or something like that, and that's why I'm rejecting them. But anyway, and then one of them that I accepted was also used me in it. Oh wait, no, wait, that one didn't. That one had one of my YouTube poops in there as a repoop. You know, I'm just trying to specify, you know, again that it's not a repoop collab. You're supposed to be pooping YouTube poopers, videos of YouTube poopers, but I already specified that. Anyway, basically what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to poop me, you know, just because I'm hosting the collab. There are much better sources out there to use, and as long as they are a YouTube pooper, use them. And even if they're lesser known, you know, actually that might not be a bad idea. Use lesser known pooper that you like, because I'm actually doing, I will be including links to all the channels of people who entered, as well as the poopers whose sources were used. So it can sort of be like a bit of a shout out to that pooper if you use one of their videos as a source. And then also you can use multiple different sources in your YTP. They don't have to all come from the same pooper. And what you can actually do is you can either upload multiple different short YTPs of different poopers, or you can just kind of upload it as one big video that just kind of has different poopers that, you know, isn't really, they don't have to really connect. If you want to try to find a way to make the entries connect, that's fine. But basically what I'm saying is that like one of the entries I got uses 2 different poopers in it, and they don't connect. So what I'm going to actually be doing for those types of poops is splitting them up. And I know some people don't like collabs where they split up the entries, but I'm only going to split it up if it's using multiple different poopers with no connection between the 2. So it's sort of like 2 separate entries. So I'm going to be making I'm hoping to try to make about 5 or 6 different entries of my own to enter in there. And actually I do have, that's my water. I actually do have an entry I'll show you right now. It's not totally complete. I'm gonna maybe do some tweaking with like the sentence mixing, maybe, I don't know for sure. There's definitely gonna be more visuals added to it, and I might even add a little bit more to it. But for right now, this is sort of more or less what I'm looking for, and you can watch it here. And of course, once the collab is done, I'll be uploading all of my entries as individual videos, so you can watch this early right now.
Hey everyone, I'm awful.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Okay, I'm really into things 1. Although, I wish I were awful. Oh my god, I'm so sexy. I make videos that are called I Wish I Were Awful. It's a bit too sexy for Jesus. Also, they'll lower your IQ. So if you don't subscribe, I'm going to cry.
And if you want to know where I got that video from, it's from The Things 2, the channel. It's his channel trailer that he has for The Things 1, but it's the unedited version. You know, his channel trailer on The Things 1's channel is done like a YouTube poop, and this is just the unedited version on his second channel. That's where I got that from. And then the last thing that I forgot to specify is how to submit your entries. And what you do is you upload them as unlisted, because again, that's a very important rule. They're supposed to be uploaded as unlisted and left as unlisted until the collab is done. And just upload it as unlisted, and then you can either comment with the link or send me a personal message with the link. You know, just comment on any one of my videos with the link, or send me a personal message, and it'll be marked as spam immediately, because that's just the way YouTube works. Whenever there's a link, they automatically mark it as spam, and that just means that nobody else is going to be able to see it until I approve of it. And that's kind of a good thing, because then I check my comments every day. You know, I read through all of them, whatever, and I check the spam, make sure there's none that are in the spam section. And whenever there is with an entry, you know, I'll get the link, and since I'm the only one who can see it, it doesn't really matter if I get to it right away or not, because nobody else is going to be able to come across the link and see the video. So I'll be able to see the link, I'll be able to tell you whether or not I accept it, and I can you know, download it onto my computer and then delete the comment that has the link on there, because that's the only time I ever delete comments, is when they're entries for the collabs that I'm making. And oh yeah, also another thing I totally forgot to mention at the top of this video is that I'm not doing this collab because of all of the recognition that came from being from Emperor Lemon giving me a shout out. And I had this planned out that I was going to be doing a collab at the beginning of the year for probably a good month or 2, actually. And I know it hasn't been too long since I did the Fruity Stories collab. You know, I think I did that in November. But that one was, you know, that was a sequel collab. And so I didn't really feel like it was necessarily my collab, if you know what I mean. And this is my collab. You know, this is the one that I came up with completely by myself. And I'm not going to be doing a whole lot more collabs. I don't think I could maybe see me doing maybe 2 collabs a year, but I don't think I would be doing any more than that. So I hope I mentioned everything. Again, you can always check the description of the Q&A video. I've been updating any rules that I forgot to specify in the video, and you know, you can just kind of check back there every once in a while. I'm pretty sure that I covered all my bases here, and so if there is anything then you can just anything that I forgot to specify, you can just leave a comment and I will reply to it, because like I said, I do read every single comment. And yeah, I guess that's really it. So anyway, thanks for watching all the way through and for sticking with me for as long as you have, even if you just subscribed yesterday. And like I said at the beginning, no, it is my birthday, but you don't have to, don't feel obligated to, tell me happy birthday in the comments, because I know that's always a little bit of a weird thing with me whenever somebody mentions something about it being their birthday. I'm always, I don't really know if it's something that I have to do to say happy birthday to them or whatever, but just letting you know that if you don't have to if you don't want to, because regardless of what you tell me, I'm going to try to enjoy today anyway. So it's not to say that I don't care what you have to say or anything like that. I'm just letting you know that I won't think of you as being rude if you don't tell me happy birthday, basically. I'm not trying to get people to acknowledge the fact that it's my birthday. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will be able to get my Q&A done. So see you next time.